What up, Yeousch Sports? It is wepeeler in the house, bringing you another episode of Road to Head World Tour FIFA Street. This one is episode 11. I'm working my way through, getting to level 75 and getting that magical head, hopefully at the end. I got an extra special dual comp coming today. I got Mr. Nepenthez in the house.
What's up, guys? Nepenthez here.
All right, so we got a little bit on the agenda today. I know PAX is there right now, which is East Coast USA, and we got Yeousch doing the thing over there, which should be awesome. So check out the vlogs that they're doing. I know Big Snacks is doing some stuff already tonight, which is pretty cool. So check that out. So basically, we're going to talk about a little bit more of, I guess, YouTube etiquette and things we were talking about
for
before.
those that didn't see the video that was up before, maybe we'll put a link in the description to the first part of this, just so they can refresh their memory on what we talked about before.
Absolutely. We mainly kind of, just to touch base, we said what you should get into YouTube for, you know, and how kind of we got into it and all that good stuff. But I guess to broaden the horizon, talking probably a little bit more about etiquette this time around.
Yeah.
So basically, at least my number one thing would be like the spamming of videos and how you're trying to get your videos out.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain ways you can and you should and shouldn't do it. I mean, like for me, one of the biggest pet hates for me is when people just link me on Twitter or on Skype. You know, like it's so impersonal. Like I don't mind watching people's videos if, you know, they actually show a little bit of interest in interacting with me rather than just looking to get something from me.
Right. That's the number one deal on my end, where you jump on Skype, and even if you've got yourself set to, you know, do not disturb or whatever, most people do now because they just the Skype notifications are like a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you know, you jump on it, ding, ding, ding.
Yep.
It's like, okay, come on. So I'll set myself to do not disturb. I don't care if people hit me up. It really does not bother me. What bothers me is more like, here, check out my video, boom, or please, not even please, just give my video a like and then a link.
Yeah, I mean,
like
I've got quite a few subscribers on my Skype, and I talk to them on a daily basis just about random shit. You know, we just talk about the football or the weather or just life in general. And if they happen, you know, if videos happen to come up and they leave a link, I'll check it out. That's no problem. But for those that just kind of just literally really looking to just get something out of knowing you rather than wanting to know you, I don't really have time for those people.
Exactly. No, I'm definitely into interacting with my subs, and even just people who they'll say on Twitter, "Hey man, I'd love to talk to you on Skype. Can I hit you up?" And then that's fine. You know, you add a little conversation, you get to learn your subscribers and learn what they're about, and that's nice. And then they say, "Okay, here, check out my video or something," or "I just put one up." That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have any problem with that. I mean, everyone starts from the bottom. You got to work your way up.
Oh yeah, like yeah. You know, we all had 0 subs at one stage. You know.
Yeah, definitely. It's just the way they go about it sometimes is a little crazy. So as far as etiquette goes, yes, you can get your videos out there and say, hey, would you check out my video? But you know, if you're linking somebody to a video and then question mark, did you get my message? It's like, ah.
Yeah, you got to drop that.
I know. And I don't block people. I really don't. I have probably just a handful of people who are maybe just trolls. But as far as blocking, I don't want to block anybody. You know, I want to interact with people, and I like the fact that you know, people have an interest in what I do. So
yeah, definitely. I mean, going back to the last video, when we talk about interaction is sometimes key to getting your channel out there. Like even when you're you know, we'll say a big YouTuber, not that I would consider myself big. I still need to interact with people because there's a notable difference when I talk to subscribers on a daily basis. Like if I talk to subscribers on a daily basis for a week, I will genuinely gain more subs than if I don't talk to subscribers on a daily basis for a week, because they come back more. You know, they tell their friends about it. You know, like the word just gets spread more. And that's relative to whether you've got 1 subscriber or 100,000 subscribers.
Right. I agree completely. I think you know, seeing the conversion from being a montage maker to being a quote unquote commentator, it's crazy. You know how much people kind of thrive on that interaction. They wanna know you. They want to hear what you have to say, and it's a different world, you know. And I think
different world.
it's nice to be able to talk. I would love to be able to, like, I mean, I guess I talk to a lot of the big guys and stuff, but I would love to go to like CNanners or something and be like, hey man, what's going on, and have like an actual conversation with the guy. But
Yeah, just because
once
he's awesome. Yeah.
just because it's cool, you know. But it's
Yeah.
you get that high level, and I understand once you hit 100K, 200K, a million, that you just can't possibly hit everybody back. But
Yeah, there's just too many people. I mean, I still try to answer every message and every tweet. Not every tweet so much because people tweet a lot of inconsequential stuff, which I'll not ignore. Like I read every single one. But if anybody like genuinely has a question or like poses a problem or anything like that, I will try my best to answer it. And yeah, I know a lot of the big guys are the same. So
yeah, absolutely. I do. I know I do. I'm on there every freaking day checking messages, and Twitter especially. I love. I'm like addicted, man. I just wanna tweet like all day long. It's
yeah, I'm the
such a
same.
such
Yeah.
a dork. It's so cool though. I'm like but yeah. So the etiquette part on our side, at least we agree with this, is just go a little slower with the linking of videos. You know, kind of talk to us. I'm down, dude. I'm down to talk to anybody.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm the
easy.
same. Yeah.
You know, you're easy to talk to, and it's nice to be able to converse with people and not have to worry about just that straight link.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess rolling on. What do you think about Euro, and what do you think about the game DLC versus like a full game, or
Yeah,
just a whole? Yeah.
I can't wait for the game, man. Like FIFA World Cup 2010 was probably my favorite FIFA since FIFA 98.
Nice.
I loved the game. I thought the game engine was brilliant. I thought the graphics were fantastic. The commentators were awesome, and I hope they take that same kind of movement into Euro 2012. The only problem have got with it being downloaded content above a full game is the fact that now that it's downloaded content, I know it will use the current servers, the current game engine, which is what I loved. The difference between FIFA 10 and FIFA World Cup 2010 was the game engine was so drastically different and better. Um,
Oh man, I agree totally, because I always ended up liking the World Cup games or the Euro Cup or even the Champions League games when they were on PS2. I
yeah,
always liked those better just because it was a little update from the previous FIFA.
yeah,
Dude, World Cup, man. Simon Humbar, the producer, did a fantastic job with
yeah.
that
It
game.
was
I
an
mean, I
amazing game, an
absolutely
amazing game.
loved it. Loved it. I was out actually at EA Canada for the release of that, and we got to chat with him and stuff, and it was really cool. It was kind of funny to see the interaction between David Rudder and who's the producer for FIFA 12 or FIFA and Simon Humbar, because they were totally different games. I mean, they were actually built. There was a few overlapping developers, but most of the time they were developed kind of separately,
Yeah,
and it was just pretty neat to see the interaction between the two. And man, World Cup, I'm psyched for Euro. I really am. And DLC, I understand your point where you're saying it's going to be more or less the same engine, and I can't imagine they can make too much of a difference. You
yeah. I
know, with
wouldn't have thought so. I think it would just be like like a map pack essentially, like for FIFA, like just a bit of a different skin of a game, but the same underneath, the same bodywork, no, the same like kind of engine, yeah,
right.
essentially.
I'm hoping maybe they were able to. It depends how big I guess the download is, but they could essentially make it into two separate games like FIFA and Euro. And when you log into say the Euro side of it, you do get a different game. I don't know if that's possible. I mean, it's still going to run off the FIFA disc, but it's
Yeah,
actually downloaded content, so maybe it will be hopefully drastically
yeah. I
different.
mean,
I mean,
you can download full games, so essentially
right.
it could be different, but I hope it is. I'm looking forward to it more just for the let for the YouTube aspect, really, because FIFA
Yeah.
Street hasn't really taken off like I personally thought it would on YouTube anyway. But it hasn't like kind of made it mainstream on YouTube. Whereas I think the Euro 2012 game will, especially around the Euros when just everyone's focused on international football rather than club football.
Right. No, I agree with you. Is with the FIFA Street stuff and the Euro, I think it's going to be much different because everyone who plays FIFA, I don't want to say everybody, but 75% of the guys who are playing FIFA on YouTube are going to get Euro, and they're going
Yeah,
to be able to make fresh videos, and the content that's going up is going to be something entirely new,
yeah,
which is great. I mean, I can't wait because I don't want to say I'm stale and bored of FIFA 12, but dude, I mean, I've been playing Street because I just want to break.
yeah. There's not really a lot you can do, and like going back to that whole like actually like diluted market with YouTube, that also dilutes the content. Like now, everybody has seen everything.
Exactly.
Like there's really nothing new you can add. I've actually like a bit of a spoiler for my channel next week. I've actually got a really really exceptional different aspects of FIFA to come to my channel next week, which I think people are going to love. I'm not going to say anything about it because it's going to be a surprise for next week, but it's everybody has to try and figure out new ways to think of new content, and it's real tough when the game's getting stale, you know.
Yeah.
So Euros for that reason alone, just for watchable content on YouTube, will be awesome.
Definitely. Well, with everybody, so many people doing the same game, I mean, there's just nothing to tap into that's new, you know. And I'm thinking even new stuff with FIFA once I'm done with FIFA Street. Like, oh, can I get into make a team full of goalkeepers and play? Well, that's been done. Can I make a team with no chemistry? Well, that's been done. Can I make a whatever? Let me show some arena. You know, I mean, it's like, what the heck, dude? Everything's been uncovered. But yeah, it's cool to see. It's gonna be cool to see the new stuff. I'm definitely psyched for Euro, man.
Yeah, same.
Awesome. Well, another big news, I guess, is Hutch quitting.
Yeah, I was shocked, dude. Shocked.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I didn't really follow him a ton. I did at the beginning, I guess, when he was, first started up. He was one of the first commentators that I saw, him and C. Nanners. But otherwise, I mean, you said he was very influential for you, right?
Yeah, like I said to you just before we started this video, like him and C. Nanners were the first two commentators I subscribed to on YouTube. And I was subscribed to Hutch like a long time before he was massive. Like he was a big channel when I subscribed to him, but like I saw him grow, like with Machinima. And he was one of the players, because a lot of people really don't know this about me, but my channel started as a Call of Duty channel.
Nice.
And I never used to make FIFA videos. Like, I mean, I did, but just between friends and stuff, like when we were playing clubs. I started making COD videos, like, and Hutch, Nanners, and just a few others like Sandy Ravage for montages and stuff. Like, I used to idolize those dudes, And
hell yeah, triple kill.
Yeah.
I love that dude. The shotgun, man, just went nuts on people.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Yeah, man, I gotta say, I the first video I think I saw of Hutch was, I guess, when his girlfriend broke up with him or something.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah.
That was one of the first ones I saw, and I'm like, dude's a cool guy. He's down to earth. He's putting his life out there, and that was cool, man. And then I through him, I found C. Nanners. I'm like, this guy's just a freaking natural, man. He's got good gameplay, and then he can talk, and you're sitting there wanting to listen to the whole video. Some people you click on, it's like commentary. Okay, 5 minutes in, click. I don't want to hear it, but those guys are naturals, man, and they worked their way up from nothing, and they made it to, working for Machinima.
Yeah, I mean, again, like they had 0 subs at one stage, like there is hope for everyone. Like one of the things for me between those two dudes, though, like Hutch was the first person I ever really saw a video log from that I was into as a gamer, and that was massive for me. Like I saw him do a Thanksgiving with his family and stuff, and like for somebody that I followed gaming to do that, I felt connection with him, like I felt like I knew him, and now to see him like leave the gaming community, like I genuinely feel like a friend is leaving, like like although he's never spoke to me and almost definitely doesn't know who I am, and that's probably the same with all of his hundreds of thousands of subs. Like it's just such a big deal for him to leave the community.
Yeah, man, you feel a big connection to these guys,
Yeah.
It's crazy, freaking crazy. Well, life must go on, I guess you can say.
Yes, indeed.
Craziness. Well, I guess we're gonna wrap this thing up. We've got plenty more to talk about in the future. Maybe we should make this a series or something on Yeousch.
Yeah, man.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You want the Nep and Weep show or what? The Neep show or something? Get it going. Awesome, man. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to sign off. Appreciate you guys watching, as always. Thanks for listening to us yap. And Nepenthez, appreciate you coming on, man.
No problem, dude. It's been fun.
Awesome. All right. Yeousch!
Jizz.
Jizz.
Yeousch!